Howdy everyone. I had one of them tired day streams. Didn't get very good sleep last night. I think one of my cats woke me up. Oh. Yeah, then I couldn't go back to sleep, so things happen. So I'm just gonna power through and go to sleep at the normal regular time. Try to anyway. But I saw recently on the subreddits here. 1 second. Let me bring it up real quick. Did someone message me? Ah, yeah, that's the one. So someone was doing a thing real quick. This is what they did. They were doing a remake of an old game that I played a long time ago, Yume Nikki, which is like a dream exploration game. They're redoing the swap over. They were doing a remake of the model to be more like a PlayStation 1 sort of style. And I realized that the hair is pretty it's a bit too detailed. It looks good, but it's not it doesn't match the style as well. So I wanted to sort of show that off. I thought it looked good, so I was also kind of inspired to take a crack at it myself. My own sort of style. A little bit of revisions in there, but I ended up making something that looks a bit more like this. So I ended up with I'm in the game. She looks like it's a RPG Maker game, so the proportions are really funky. Like her head's like a third of the entire size of her body. So, how do I spell her name? Oh Jesus. Okay, I think I spelled it right the first time. Just swap the D and the T around. 1 hot second. Are you making Matsuki? I indeed am. I am indeed. I was inspired by the this post on Reddit that was on the PlayStation 1 subreddit. So I'm not posting it just yet because I don't want to step on the guy's toes for while he was making it, and B well, I'm rigging it as well, so I have some articulation and whatnot. But yeah, it's kind of funky because I saw that post too and was wondering if I did not make it. That is not my moniker. My moniker is the Sickly Wizard on the Reddit. I'm a moderator, so. But yeah, the problem I find with the model versus the sprite is that if you look at the sprite and the model, her head's like a third of her entire body mass. So, this is like the proportions of like a toddler. Toddlers have like super big heads, and she's at least like 13 or older, at least. And the proportions like this makes her look like she's 5. I didn't want to, go full realistic because, I don't want to stray from the style of the actual, character. The style of the actual game. And whoop, this is my sprite. I made this is not the sprite, the texture that I was working on. So you can. It was part of a challenge, actually. Hold up. Where the hell is it? Oh, there we go. What? Oh. Sorry. I'm so used to having the texture paint mode over here that it threw me off. because normally my workspace looks like where is it? This texture paint. I normally have the texture open over here, and I have the character open up over here. So I didn't realize that GIMP was open. So what? Ooh. Oh no. So there was a challenge on Twitter, and basically it's what I'm working on. 1 second. What is it? Hold on. It's Fez 256. Is that what it is? No, I have it swapped. It's 256 Fez. I don't even know what it stands for, but basically, hey, I think he posts on the subreddit. Yeah. So basically, the challenge is that you make a model using only 256 tries and a resolution of 256 resolution. So you're limited to that exclusively. You can't go any higher, otherwise you fail the challenge. And they have some pretty good ones. They have her from Persona. That's nice. Shantae. Death. Yeah, and they get. Part of me can't believe that's. What? Actually, did you make? Oh, did you stream making the textures? I did not. I did this all earlier today. I don't know if the challenge is still going. It's just a what's it now? It's just like a hashtag. I cannot believe that this is 256. You have to optimize the shit out of your texture to get it looking like that. What are hello? Yes. There's my nephew or niece. She tends to hijack my nephew's thing to harass me. When you come over. And there's Necrophile or whatever the thing is from. I liked this one. That one's a nice one. I think this is the other one's the Death Pope. This one's a. Hey, Dundrake, man, everyone's coming. I guess that just shows you how messed up my Twitch bot was to just completely just nuke itself and not be able to do anything. I like this one. This one looks like sprite art. Oh, I guess just reset. Bruh. What am I making? I planned on making like a small creek type thing. That looks good. Also looks good. Oh shit, it's Vivi. I'm just sort of glossing through the, oh, that's nice. I like that. I'm kind of just sort of glossing through the Twitter page, the challenge. What the? That's cheating. Can't do that. Yeah. Okay, so give me a hot second. Let me swap back. So this is, I'm gonna save this real quick. Make sure all my textures are saved. Fucking paranoid that I'll lose my textures, I swear to God. Wait, I have a few more textures I need to save, hold on. I gotta save the specular and diffuse, which isn't much to save, but at the very least I want them to not cause me problems. And, yeah. Okay, now I'm gonna get into the meat of it, so let me, save it, sure. I gotta upload this picture. That robot didn't look like 256. I'm pretty certain it is. The difference is, like, they did a lot of, like, they did bump mapping to fake depth and whatnot. There's a lot of stuff going on here to make it look like it's not actually 256 polygons. Like, I can pause it. Like these areas right here, those are painted in with bump maps. That's an emissions right there. You know, those little bolts and whatnot, those are all probably bump maps. Okay, I gotta close that out. Okay, so I need to upload my pictures. I went on a walk yesterday, and we have a trail here, the Green Cardinal Way Trail. It's like a 40-mile trail that ends here at Richmond and goes all the way up to like Muncie. It's like a 40-mile trail or something like that. Where's it? It doesn't it? I don't know. It's a long fucking trail, and I was walking it a good bit. I took a detour off the side of the road, off the side of the trail, to go. Like there was like a obviously treaded path off the concrete trailhead. So I followed it out, and it led to a little creek. I was like, ah. So I decided to take some pictures, and I'm going to try to load them now. These are my face repositories for face textures. Where the hell do I want to do this? Okay. Assuming it's plugged in, right? It is not registering. Hold up. There it is. Okay, so now we gotta find my reference pictures. Where are they? I think DCIM, camera. Yeah. All the way down here. Oh yeah, there's also this cat that I just can't wait for it to come up. Yeah, I know. There's also this cat that just sort of chills at the trail. Hold on, let me see if I can bring this up. This cat just chills down at on the trailhead. It's down like past the highway because the trail goes underneath the highway. It's at least a quarter mile out from there, and people have left like a food bowl and water thing for it. It just sort of hangs out there. I stop and pet it every time I pass it. It has a really runny nose though, so it's like, ugh. Yeah. Okay, so methinks these were the pictures. Yes. So I'm just gonna cut and paste these into a reference thing. Here we go. Those are my anatomy references. Now go back. Now I got an idea. Let's go make a new daily build folder. How about that? That sounds good. Speaking of daily builds, I still got one that I've needed to edit to. What's it now? I need to edit it because I got interrupted once, and I wanna, I should. Part of me thinks I should start editing my streams just a tad bit, but at the same time, I'm too goddamn lazy. That's just another list of things that comes on my plate. Whoopsies. Pasted those into the wrong thing. I've also wanted to start doing these streams only on Mondays and Fridays, because originally I started out on a pace of every weekday I would do them, from 2 to 4:30. Hey, Mr. Square Peg. And what happened is that I got so tired of doing them, I had to stop. And now I'm kind of feeling to keep them being special, I would have to do them, I'd say spaced out over the course of several days. So I think I'm gonna do that. Watching on TV so she can't hijack. Yeah, sure. Well, as long as she doesn't go, come over, Wayne. At least if she ain't spamming in the chat, that'd be cool. She does that a lot. Okay, I gotta open up these real quick so these are the pictures that I took on my phone, if I can see them. Yeah, it'll burn yourself out. Gotta keep balance. It's also the fact that I need to write the script that I've been working on, because it's been, oh god, it's been so, this goddamn thing has been a nightmare to write, because it's such a huge topic. Like, it's essential to like everything. Like like modeling is one thing, but texturing is like an entirely new thing. Yeah, here we go. We got a creek running through. This is childhood that you're looking at right here. You got clay banks and whatnot. That's a good picture. Blurry, can't see it. So yeah, we're gonna try to replicate to some degree some of this. So let's. Sorry, Cube. You're not necessary right now. Okay. We're gonna do this with a plane here. Let's start out with the creek. So if I can just sort of blow this out like this. There we go. Let's put the camera right here. And I want this to be a wider angle, so I'm gonna select the camera. I'm gonna set this to 18 millimeter. Yeah, we'll make it fancy looking. We'll figure out placement here in a bit, but I'm just gonna. Okay. Oh yeah, Branson. How was Breath of the Wild? I let you borrow it. I figured, have you gotten a chance to play it? I haven't had a chance to play Mario Odyssey. I haven't been bothered. Okay, let's just bring that up. Not much. Shame. It's a good game. Okay, you know what? Let's just take this one. We'll just merge that right there. Yeah, let's just merge that there. Oh. Merge that by distance. Bring that there. Bring that there. I think this is the first time I'm taking a shot at actually. Yeah, I think honestly that Nintendo nailed basically every aspect of their visual design at this point. They basically just about unparalleled in terms of, especially considering like how almost minimalistic the Switch really is. As far as I'm aware, it's essentially a tablet, right? It's nothing necessarily special, but at the same time, it's so what's it now? It's so streamlined, and they have it down to such an art that they can just like put a ludicrous amount of detail into the games that they make. Because it almost is like a tablet. Okay, let's take all this. You know what? No, I'm just gonna take these and we'll bring them out. Because right here, I think this will be you need a company that prioritizes accessibility and fun over things that don't age well. But that being said, even if they don't really focus on making like super hyper realistic graphics, they hit a pretty damn good balance, because like I bought Super Paper, not Super Paper Mario, fuck that game. I bought what was it now? Fucking the new Paper Mario game, the Origami King. I've been playing that, and even like the metallic textures that they got going on is just like it's a fucking beautiful game, even though it's so minimalistic in terms of style. Like they're literally paper. They're essentially 2D sprites, essentially applied to a plane. Really, it's just about that minimalistic. And if you look at the textures, let me hold on. Maybe if I... Yeah, my favorite is Thousand Year Door. That was my first one that I played. It's my preference. I highly prefer it. Let's see. Oh, there. Yeah, everyone's. I looked up Paper Mario Thousand Year Door textures. I'm getting ones of everyone doing the origami. I always figured that, you know, all these characters, you could at least make them in origami, but I'm not. I'm trying to find an example of this, because I know exactly where I'm thinking that I would show this, but I'd have to obviously get the game. Because I'm picturing, like, the areas where there's, like, metal, there's, like, door hinges and shit, and they're textured really, really nice. Okay, this is kinda it. Like, look at the metal. That's nice. It has the right level of like texture in the game. It's very, very nice looking. Texture magic. Are you getting sword? Oh, that's right, you are getting Sword and Shield tomorrow. Like I said, nah, I'm not much of a Pokemon person. Yeah, I never really cared. I like the anime though. That was good. Okay, let's bring that out. Yeah. There we go. Considering that I've never actually made an attempt at doing environment modeling, this seems to be going pretty well, methinks. What I'm just gonna do is just sort of lay out the general topology that I feel is apt, and then just sort of bring it all together. Yeah, for me, the only the Pokemon games that something about Pokemon as a game never really interested me. I don't know exactly what it is that kind of was like. Maybe it was the fact that I think for me what it was is that for whatever reason I could like I played the games and like what's it now? I'm trying to think. I don't remember what the fuck one was. It Ruby? I think it was like Ruby or Leaf Green or some shit like that. Where I played, like I would always get stuck and I had no idea where to go. Okay, I have no idea why I can't grid fill this, so I'll just do it manually. Fine, I'll do it myself. There we go. Another game that kind of wore off on me was Animal Crossing. I had that for a good while, and I was like, I thought I would stream it for a good while, and I did, but then I kind of lost interest pretty quickly. Yeah, same. Yeah. Like, I don't know, it's just I think it's just too casual of a game for me. Just something about it is inherently kind of... Something inherently about Animal Crossing is very... Time cheat, really? Blech. What's the point of playing the fucking game then? Why? I don't understand, like, what would be, like, if you're playing the game, why would you cheapen the experience by cheating like that? There's a reason why Rossetti is there. To prevent you from doing shit like that. Okay, how's that looking? Actually, let's add I need a person for reference. Let's see her now. Let's not add you. Let's not add. I've about said Agritsuko. No, that's a different Japanese thing. Save as out. Yeah, that was the 25 Fez challenge. Mom wanted you to time cheat? What? I don't even understand that. Why does she care? Did she play the game? I don't think so. Okay. I mean, even when it, like, I didn't do time cheats either, like, but even by playing as a game by itself, uninteresting, because I like to have a story. I suppose the point is to kind of maybe make your own story, but at the same time, it's just like, I could be playing like Paper Mario, you know. It's kind of why I like getting over it with Bennett Foddy. It's because that game beats the shit out of you for trying to take it easy. Alright, let's append... Could append this guy for shits and giggles. Nah, I'd have to pose him. I have a go-to character thing that I put in here. I believe it's in here. Yeah. Excuse me. And this guy. Object. Q1. That's how big this is. Got it. And we're just gonna set the camera to his eye level. Cursor to selected to cursor. Yep. Wrong selection. I really hope Blender Assets browser comes online soon. Oh, like a Unity store almost. Like how Unity has an asset store. I think there was like there's third-party assets. Damn it, I did it again. There we go. Not like a Unity store. Huh. Okay, well this needs to be smaller. So let's make it smaller. Huh? It not work. There it goes. Like a local asset browser? So it'd be more of a user. What's the word I'm looking for? User intuitive experience. Is that what it would be? More in lines with that. You just drag an asset from it, and it appends. Yes, that would be nice, wouldn't it? And bring that down a little bit. Okay, so how much can I see? I can see a little bit. Okay, I think this is going to make a sharp turn, so we'll just make this a face. There we go, and we'll just keep going. I'm pretty certain this is just going to disappear behind the thing anyway, so we're just doing this strictly for art purposes. And there was a philosopher's quote. I can't remember. Oh god. It's like SES Persepi? I can't remember. Persepi or something like that. Yeah, this one. Who the fuck said it? George Berkeley, that guy. So basically, the principle that I'm going to start working on here is if you don't see it, it don't exist. So we're not gonna model that area down there. Okay, so we got that. Let's just add. Yeah. Well, what the? That don't need to be there. There you go. That's a face. How's that looking? Getting there. I can't. Nice music, by the way. What is it from? It is. This Breath of the Wild. Relaxing Breath of the Wild night music. Looked up my YouTube channel when your VOD came up. What? I've stolen your identity, I suppose. But yeah, SES Persepi is basically like an old. It was basically a philosophical idea that means to see is to be perceived is to exist, and I can't remember all the implications of it. It's been a long time since I took that philosophy class. It was basically the exact opposite of what was it again? The fuck? What's the other one? The other. My brain's exploding. I can't remember who the fuck it was. It was another one of the philosophers that had a saying. Very, very particular, yes. But it was one of the big ones. If I looked up philosophy crash course right now, I would find it immediately. That down. Let's just. There you go. That was good. Now this over here needs to come over. Whoop. Not like that. The philosophical quote is gonna fucking eat at me because I can't remember what the fuck it was. I can't even remember the person who said it now. Okay, let's delete this edge. Put that on. Make that a face. Well, okay, I think I can remember the English version. It's I think, therefore I am. I can. Oh, Cogito ergo sum. Got it. Okay. Whew. Once I got the English down, yes, I got it now. Brain works. God, that was a struggle. Let's chalk it up to me not having a lot of sleep. That's what I'll do. Hey, yeah, got it. Okay, so we got this. I'm gonna add HDR real quick, so that way we can have some kind of extra color, some kind of, skybox in the scene. Open up my HDRs. Blender. Where is it now? HDR. I'll do this one, methinks. Get some lighting in here. I think what I'm gonna do. Where do I want my light? Yeah, there you go. That's where I want my light. Okay. I never actually tried modeling a 3D environment, and especially considering this is only to serve the purposes of visuals. I'm not gonna try to make this like a fully fleshed out environment, because obviously backing doesn't have anything. But I do want to add some trees. Oh. One of those things that I haven't really thought about how I would tackle it. Let me look at my references, that'll help me. It's over here. Let's slowly drag them in one at a time. Move these to a new scene called references. That's mostly foliage. Although it does. One of those things where I wish I got better pictures. I thought I had enough. Never have enough, right? Never do. Okay. Let's hide the references now. Okay. That. Let's have that river flow out that way. This will probably be fine. Creek or whatever you want to call it. Do that. This yeah, I'm gonna make that. There we go. Now I can add a little bit more detail. That goes up. That continues off that way. Slowly trying to deal with things I haven't really thought about before. Build that. Like that, bring that over. There we go. Pretty certain that this is gonna start. Oop. Let's get out of bounding cursor mode. There we go. Make sure all these are flat. Oopsies. Like that. As long as I get topology put in place, I can, whenever I want to, I can go over and edit it with the sculpting tool. This will be nice to do. Let's unselect that edge. And that one too. That one's gonna slip by. What the? How'd that happen? Yeah, what? Can I? Nope. Hide that. Okay, let's delete. Actually, I moved it. Delete this face. Merge by distance, get everything merged back together. Make that a face. We'll just delete that edge. Merge by distance. That and that. Whoop. That's probably better. Alright. Let's do some clay strips. Maybe that'll add some noise to the scene. A little bit. Smooth that out a bit. Take the river one last time, or flatten it. I wonder why I did that. Perhaps that'll look better. Okay, let's... There we go. Oh. I didn't mean to put it like that. Alright. That's what I think. Now what I could do to add trees, what I have done before is what I can do. I'll just go into object mode. Add a plane, rotate that on the z-axis like that. Alright. Duplicate this, rotate this on the z-axis 90 degrees, like that. What? Oopsies, I hid the entire collection. I wish I knew the hotkey to do that so I could quickly undo it instead of having to... I just hit like the okay. Oh, shit. Okay, so hitting the numbers hide them based on like the collection. So this is number 1. This is number 2. That's funky. Okay. Okay, so this right here is going to be a whoop. That's a tree cutout right there. So let's add our images here. Material, new. Let's call this tree 1. Huh? Heard something. Yep, cat wants in. Hold up. Like Bob Ross. Come here, cat. Can't stand there while I scratch her chin. Come here. I'll hijack my cat real quick. Ow! Oof, ouchie, my knee. Okay. Alright, so... Well, let's delete this one first. I gotta make sure I get the original image right first. So we'll make the base texture an image. I believe it's here. Cutouts. Let's do tree 1. There we go. Go into shading real quick. And we have to tell it, we also want the alpha information like that. And then we also have to tell it that this image is in fact transparent. There we go. So let's go it up like that, because I think that's accurate. Yeah. then like that. There we go. And set the 3D cursor there so I can set the origin there. Whoops. Set origin 3D cursor. And what I can do is I can make this like a hair system, and it would basically just generate a whole bunch of them around the mesh. I also need to figure out how tall this is. It could be taller. That. Make 3 million trees. Okay. We'll just bring this down. Alright, then we'll do particle system, hair. We're already kind of there. Render as collection. Let's take this and we'll set this as, well, move this to a new collection called, call that tree source, I suppose. Then collection, tree source. Now we got like a shitload of trees and we can't see through them. That's basically where most of the trees are. Now we need to tell it where to put the trees. So we'll just set this. This will be a group called PT. PT for particles, trees for the type of object it's gonna take. Just naming nomenclature so they can know what the hell I'm doing. Now we're gonna tell it, hey, put all those things in those places that we did it. And also, I forgot to assign the damn thing. So now it knows where the particles go. Now I just put trees everywhere. Make them all different? I'll get to it. Alright, so scale. A little bit too big. I think that's good. Scale randomness. Make that a thing. Actually, that looks kind of ridiculous in some places. Do that. Alright, now we're gonna set up. Is it on advanced? There we go. Now we get some extra stuff. Turn that on. Is phase? Yeah. Yeah, phase is what I want. Randomized phase doesn't seem to do what I want, actually. Maybe this? Oh. It is not. I wonder why it's not doing what I want it to do. Because theoretically that should work, but it doesn't. Weird. Also, let's reduce the number of these. Let's go down to maybe 500. And let's take them out of the creek, because that looks ridiculous. Well, that doesn't help. I gotta hold on. Alright, I'll see you, Drake. Okay, I gotta select all the areas that aren't going to be removed, so... Have a good stream. Alright, thank you. Okay, let's slowly get rid of... Okay. Yo, I finally caught you live. It's me, you got me. Hi, how you doing? It's the world's best tomato plant renderer. Yeah, I saw you. I saw that. Yeah. How you doing? I figured I would have to stream live today. Wouldn't want to, you know, disappoint. Okay. There we go. Now we got some trees. Do I see it? Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, there is a modifier that might do something interesting. What if I... What is it? Object in... Wait, no. It's in this modifier. Particle instance? Is that it? Particle system plane. It does a thing, but... Don't know how I feel about that. We'll worry about that some other time. What's today's build about? I was inspired by a walk a couple days ago to go and... Well, I was on a walk, and I took a slight detour, and I found a sort of creek area. Let me... Yeah. I'm using that new feature that I used. So I took some pictures of a creek, the trail. Got all these trees going by. Just sort of using a particle system at the moment. Not exactly the best way to go about it, but it's a stream. I gotta work fast, right? Like Bob Ross. I had some subsurface. Yeah, add some green to that. Yeah, make it look more lively. That don't look realistic at all. Yeah, like Bob Ross, yep. Okay, now let's get some, where? Oh, yeah. Using that new feature I found, it's quite nice. Okay, so we got 3 trees. Let's go with 4. We'll do 4. So for this one, we'll use a different image. We'll use tree 3. Oh yeah, kinda don't work when I haven't changed the material yet. So, there we go. Now we'll do. There we go. Do another that. I'm not even gonna bother renaming them at the moment. Let's do tree 5. Yeah, sure. There you go. And this one, new, open. Tree 4. Did I do tree 4? I don't know. Oh. Shadow none? Fixes some of the problem. A little bit. If I set them to an emissions, like if I set all these to emissions, it'd probably make these look better in the sense that they would not look like cardboard cutouts. But definitely get rid of some of the problems that I got. Crap, I gotta do this by. I could do something a little bit special to make this work. Okay. Emissions. Oop. So we add that. So now we have the image. And then we have to do mix shader like this with a transparency based off of the alpha of this image. So if we put that there and then that. Okay, we gotta flip them. There we go. We'll just, let's see here, select, I just select all these, it's Control G. No. Control G, does that group them? Yes. All right. We'll just take this. There we go. Now if we just go into each and every one of these individually and we just delete. Oh. I have to go down here. Huh? Guess it didn't save, huh? Well, it shoulda. Saved it right there, right? And copy and paste. What if I? There we go. Surface, color, alpha. There we go. Why it's using the same image, I don't know. There we go. Now we should fix it. Color data. Alpha data. Bam. Now this should look better when I put it in view. A little bit better. Take a look at this. I definitely have a long way ahead of me before I get to something I really like. Especially considering I need to get these trees to be randomized on the rotation axis, and I just can't get them to do that for whatever reason. Aerodynamics, no. Should be this, but it's not. Object Z. Could play around with this a little bit. Object Y. Object X. Object global Y. Global Z. Okay, so obviously using hair makes them uniform in shape and rotation. They won't bother with it. Normal and tangent. That seems to... Yeah, that seems to do the trick. Okay, got it. I figured it out. Oh yeah, did I establish these not have shadows? I think I did. Which is kind of dumb. Okay. Material. Okay, shadow should be clip. Because these are not just straight up billboards. They should act, look like they have shadows. Let's see, does that? Not really. Object, shade, smooth. Probably doesn't help. Well, okay, so the point light definitely shows that these now act as if they're more akin to a tree. You can see that. But the HDR doesn't actually provide any light. Or at least no real light. Okay, let's add a sunlight. Where's the sun? Right there. That's not really that dynamic, though. There we go. We want to be able to see the damn shadows. So let's rotate it to somewhere that makes sense. About right there. Where's the sun anyway? No, my controls are locking up. There we go. Got it back. Yeah. That's probably better. Now, out of curiosity, let's see what this would look like if it was rendered in these low fidelity graphics that it was. Let's see here now. Scale, like that. Duplicate it once. Let's see here now. Let's do pixelate. Whoop. There we go. So 1 divided by 4.5. The resolution of 320 by 240 is roughly 22% the size of the normal resolution. So if we just sort of scale it down by 4.5, that should get us about roughly where it would be. Of course, this is a multiplication. Since it's scaling, you have to multiply it by the inverse of 4.5, so it would just be 1 divided by 4.5. And if we render now, see what it looks like. Oh shit, I forgot to turn off some things. Where are they? Here, film. Whoop. Set that to 0. That's what I need. Take this, post-processing, set that to 0. Now, a little bit more choppy, a little bit more closer to what it would be. Big tree energy. Yep, there's a lot of trees here. Okay, that spread it out a little bit. What the? I'm gonna turn up my music a little bit. That was... I'm listening. I didn't feel like putting my headphones on today, so I just put them up. I just put them on my Bluetooth speaker. Do I have symmetry turned on? If so, that's kind of dumb. I don't need that at the moment. Yeah, screw it. We'll go into this one. This one's Song of Storms. Zelda soundtrack with storm music, which is cool. Whenever I do pixel art on a plane with sections that are see-through like trees, I always get some strange white noise. Can you zoom in on your leaves? Yeah, sure. Oh, I forgot to do a thing with my leaves. Hold on. I have to set. Yeah, I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. First of all, shading. Yep, always get that exact. Yep, I know what you're talking about. I can fix it here real quick. But first of all, I need to set these trees. They're closest at the moment. The way that I found to fix them, I'll show you real quick. Having them be in linear certainly didn't help. That helped get rid of some of the noise. But what I can do to help get rid of it even more is if I take the clip threshold and bring it as close to 1 as possible without actually going over. That tends to help a lot. So let's go to a big perpetrator of this. Set this to closest. That gets rid of it a good bit. If we set the clip pretty low, well. I don't know, I think I did a pretty good job cleaning up the white noise before I started doing it. That one's a little bit more noisier than the other ones, though. Yes, me setting it to closest seems to fix it pretty good. Yeah, so if you have this as a pure, like, if this is like a PNG where the background's pure white, and you're clipping it based off the white, like a chroma screen. If you set the clip threshold higher, it slowly cuts out more and more white. But I had these, I made these in GIMP, so it's strictly using alpha. So whatever white noise is there is not going to get clipped. So, oh well. Those look sharp. I ain't using the compositing, is it? Doesn't. Well, am I dumb? I might be dumb. It doesn't. Huh? Hold up. Let me set. For some reason, I think I'm. Yeah, that's the kind of effect I should be getting. The compositing ain't working. That's weird. Why is that the case? do some magical thinking. Maybe that has some effect on it. Not really, no. That should fix it, but it doesn't. Strange. Okay, I'll just set that to 22. Oh, it's use nodes is turned off. Big think. Big think. Yeah, there it goes. That fixed it. That's what that'll look like. Okay. So this should be pretty well unwrapped. I would wager. It's a flat surface, but at the same time, what the? Are those not connected? They be not. There it goes, back together. Alright, now I just gotta figure out a texture resolution that seems to fit the... What texture resolution would match the trees? Huh. Got some image editing problems I flubbed up on. I realized I left holes in the center of the trees. Of course, from far away you can't see them, but that's not really an excuse. Okay. Make a new material. Let's see here now. How stretched is it? Is there a lot of distortion that I'm gonna have to worry about? I need to think about that. I mean, a little bit, just a smidgen right there. What the hell? Whoa.
What the fuck is going on?
Merge at center. Fixed it. Got it. Ooh. Okay, is the current resolution that I'm going to use be good enough? Let's generate a new texture. Based on this, as a color grid. Set that to closest. Yeah. I think that'd be pretty good. If I maybe bring this... There we go. Then bring it down. Well, bring it down just a bit. How do I make these bigger? Does that make it bigger on the X and Y axes, or is that just... If I just... Shrinking it, or is it making it bigger? No, it's not doing much. That should help. Oop. Now if I bring these down, it should. Kind of works, methinks. Yeah, that worked pretty good. Not perfectly. I need to make it go a little bit more. Actually, goes to the ground. That. Now let's take this. Am I getting some distortion? Yes, I am. Let's cut that right there and force it down where I need it to be. So this right here, I'm pretty certain I'm gonna make this its own thing. Because this is the water. Okay, so I need the water to be... well, water has volume, obviously. So let's see here. Let's turn on some stuff. Let's turn on ambient occlusion. Let's turn on bloom. Subsurface reflections. Funnily enough, that kind of looks like water already. So this is water. And it's... yes, it's got a transparency to it. We just have to figure out a way to make it transparent. I seem to be having trouble with that lately. For whatever reason, it just doesn't want to be transparent. Kind of works, but doesn't get it. Whatever reason, it just doesn't want to be. What? Hey. I think I got it, actually. Just a touch. Well. How does it look? Getting there? Looks pretty good. Just gonna need to do a lot of more texturing, obviously. Now, dirt, not particularly specular, nor is it very smooth. So we'll take away some specular, make it a little bit rough. How's that? Pretty good. Of course, to simulate the coursing of water, I'll probably do that on a bump map. Think here. Let's paint at the moment just a basic brown color. Something light because it's clay. Then maybe a little bit less saturation. We'll just hit it with that, or not. Oh wait, I have to. There it goes. There it goes. Mood water. Surface translucency. I don't want to. I shouldn't mess with that. That's pretty good. Maybe. Okay. I took this. Die. Let me look at my references one more time. So, obviously the creek is a bit more of a lighter color, with more rocks on the inside than the others. Looking at it wrong too. So that's more of what the lines of that would look like, and the creek would look more like that. So I suppose I'll do some editing outside of Blender. Add some color, we'll add some value, take away some saturation. Maybe go that way a little bit. Change the hue slightly. Can't seem to texture paint. What's going on? It's facing the right way. What is happening? Oh, the color changed back. Oof. Brilliant. Alright. There we go. This is definitely going to be a long time coming to get where I need to go, but if I work at it long enough, it'll eventually get what I want. That's way too refractive. Need to be able to see into the water. Point 0.25 seems to be good. 0.25? 0.25. I think 0.25 is good. Are there any internal faces here that I am not aware of at the moment? Select. Oh, hey, I hear Wind Waker. Select by interior faces. No, no interior faces. Although that looks a little weird. Oh. I wonder why it looks weird. What the? Where am I? Which thing go? There it is. There it is. I found it. I should probably really be working on this on my own. Thing like that. That looks weird. Object mesh normals recalculate outside. Does that fix it? Kinda. Can't see the face orientation. Let's go. There we go. Okay. That don't need to be a thing. Get rid of that. Okay. Okay, that fixed the water. Pretty good amount. Alright. Take this. UV edit. I have to I'm gonna export the UV map real quick. Where is it? Export UV layout. Oh, that's where my references go. Okay. I'll make a new folder then. I should probably go out the next time that I... what's it now? Next time that I go out walking, I should take pictures of the dirt so that I can make textures for myself. I think that'd be good. That'd be helpful. Okay. Terrain. Diffuse.png. Why did I export the map as a diffuse? That's not what I meant. Terrain UV. That's what I needed it to be. I see my Maratsuki texture is still here. I don't need it. Get out of here. Okay, texture paint. Now save this. This gets saved as diffuse terrain. I think making ground textures is fun, to be honest. Yeah, it's probably one of the first times I've actually tried to do an outside kind of thing, but practice, I'll get better at it. All right. Have you done any thinking on what you want the next contest to be? It's all in your hands. Alright, creek textures. This would be terrain diffuse. Ooh, excuse me. So, all this in here will be like pebbly and stuff, and if we texture painted the water here, we could make roughness on it, and then it'll look, well, not rough, but a little bit of roughness. Some areas are a little bit, well, the only area where water would get rough is where it's like heavy flowing and rapid. Then it would just be specular. Because it's not, at least that's what I think it would be. What would it, what happens again if you make it like fully specular? Wrong object. We take water. Oh. You see, specular isn't even included. Fell in short, but not in love with the idea yet. Give it time. Although we do got another. We are already 5 days into the month, so would be nice to have something quick for everyone to participate in, but well, whatever. These. Let's see here. If I look up forest floor texture, yeah, that looks about right. This looks about what the ground looked like. Is that a watermark? Or is that mushroom? I can't tell. I'll save as. That's from zombie. Yeah, let's throw that in here. I'm a lazy fook, so we'll just see how it works. So if we open that up, I mean, it looks like it tiles a little bit. But we gotta set our paint to white, no saturation. Yeah, and that would paint. Just like that. Missing texture right now. Huh? What? Oh, I didn't have it selected. That's why. Big dumb. Okay. There we go. If I have this selected, then texture paint. Oh, whoops. That kind of gives us an interesting effect. It does seem to tile pretty seamlessly. Wonder if I typed in creek floor texture for giggles. No, that's not really what it does. Maybe if I just typed in creek texture, maybe it'll a little bit. Or giving me the water. This one will do. This is the pinnacle of laziness right here. Huh. You're all distorted right there. Okay, remove the texture real quick. No. Here we go. Alright, now where'd that creek texture go? Open it up. Texture masks, rocky. Let's do that, but we're gonna need to make our texture a hell of a lot bigger. Let me get bigger. How does that work? Can't tell if that makes it bigger or if that makes it. Ah, okay. I need to make it smaller. Okay, so if I make the size, let's say 0.1, so this is 1/10 of the size. If my basic understanding of math, proves me correct. Yeah. We get a little bit of that. We can see into that. How far does this go? A little bit. Okay. Let's look for a clay texture. Maybe something easy is best. Yes, you know what? It is really good for it's best for streaming, honestly. I don't want to try too hard. Because if I'm sitting here racking my brain, I'd be like, ah, fuck it. Ah. I have an idea. What? Whoop. Oh no, you're gonna see my D&D notes. No. I don't have any great ideas, so if you have one, that's fine too. I'd rather get inspiration from you. I think we could just do environments as a monthly theme. That's pretty general. Not a lot of people try that. A lot of people model. The thing is a lot of people model objects, and not a lot of people model places. That's kind of the same thing with drawing too. Is a lot of people are interested on the people or the thing, but not the place it sits in. And if you ignore that, then really you just have an object floating in space, and that's equally as bad as not being able to draw at all. I feel, anyway. So I think that's what I might do. Okay, let's... I can't rename that, otherwise it'll throw my snip off. If I open this... I don't think I can use that as a texture, I don't think. Yeah, modeling places is hard. Because it's far more complicated. This I might be able to use. Oh, stop that. Yes, correct. Let's... Whoop. Control Shift V. Well, I don't think I need to make a texture. I'll just fucking do it by hand. What am I doing? It'll be easy. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We just need something like this color, but maybe a little bit more height, a little bit more of that, maybe a little bit less value. Well, using that texture, so maybe if I give it... Basically, it's making it... Yeah. Nah, get out of here. Really, I just gotta focus on what's in the image frame. SES Percepi, what you don't see don't exist, so... It's fine, it'll be great. At least it'll be great for the moment, especially considering this is all I really need to care about. Bring that back. Let's take that out there and use it as a mask. Will that do anything for me? A little bit, a little bit. Okay, let's set this to subtraction. This up. Yeah, just sort of do that with it. take another look at my... Is this Wind Waker or is this Ocarina of Time? Well, yeah, this is Ocarina of Time. This is Impa's theme, of course. Pretty certain it is. Unless I'm really dumb. Like, fucking straight dummy thick. That is who this is, right? Oh, you know what would help? Let's start adding let's add a bump map. Yeah. Here's what we'll do. We'll go to the bump map. Okay. Drain, diffuse, terrain bump. Okay. Oopsies. Okay, let's see if we could see the difference. Well, I mean, we will, but let's see if the difference is too extreme. Wait, whoops. There we go. So if we just... You know, if there's no specular at all, I'm assuming that the bump map won't really do much anyway. At least I don't think it will. Oh, no, it does. It does work. Okay, well, the brush I need does not... I don't want it to be that. Let's set our brush to be sharp. There we go. I don't know if bump map is really what I want it to be at the moment. What was that now? Oh, that's what that was. Nope, don't really care. Of course. I'm... I need to do a thing real quick, so I will be right back. So, stick around, I will be back momentarily. Don't leave you, you're scared, huh? Alright, well, you're fine. You'll be fine, baby doll. Haven't seen that scene from that movie. Good scene. Nick Cage at his cagiest. Put that texture in. Okay. That's supposed to be a problem. Since I set my bump map at its highest to be full white, I'm gonna have problems with my bump map now because, well, all of them are set to the highest value, so everything is just a sort of relief bump now. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit. I'm gonna have to change this up slightly. Set this to 0.5, half value. Fill the whole thing in. Okay, so... Did you mean to leave the BRB back? Oh, Jesus Christ, thank you. Thank you. I have a bad habit of doing that, man. Oh. God. I can't tell you the amount of times I've accidentally done that. I've done that once for 30 minutes. I swear. I about had an aneurysm. I was very not happy. Okay, how's that look? That's fine. Now I'm gonna go over. Let's go over all that. Let's go everything in the water. Just slightly touch it with the bump. Doing it? Yeah, it's touching it slightly. I mean, I could just go over everything with this, really. Just slightly. A little bit of noise. And just a bit of that surface detail. But the water definitely needs it. So... I'm gonna ask a dumb question. My render isn't using the camera in the scene. How can I make sure it's using the correct one? I think I've had that problem before once. Hold on. I'm gonna check on that. Whoopsies. Flip back to this. Okay. So it's saved. Now I think this happens sometimes when you delete the camera and you need to force it to use it again because it doesn't know where the default camera went. So let's put an entirely new camera here and let's move it right there. So I think there's a hotkey that you press to force it to be the default. Is it Control Alt and no, not that. Okay, so if I hit Control Alt 0, that moves my current default camera to where I want it to render. So if I wanted, let's get this view, Control Alt 0, move the camera. Not what I want. But if I hit Control 0, if I hit Control 0, that forces the camera that you have selected to become the default camera. So Control 0, and that should make it do what I need it to do. So that, Control 0, F12, and this should render everything, yeah. So I think that's what you want. Okay, so I think I got enough bump mapping over there. I mean, this texture ceases to exist because, well, you can't see that far. So we'll just, whatever. Not worry about it. SES Persepi, as I like to follow. Yeah, hope that works for you. Okay, so texture paint. So now if, whoop, need to be on the right texture map, there we go. So if I just hit these areas with the, just gonna hit some of these areas where the rocks are pretty big with the, whoop. So that should, wait. Why is it? Okay. I did a big fucksy doodle. Hold on. Select this. Go into texture paint. Select the bump map. Remove my current texture because that's wrong. Now I should be. Blender, you're starting to irritate me. You're doing a dumb. Okay. Okay, Blender, got the bump. Oh shit, let's save this. Terrain bump, there we go. Before I do something rash. Okay, so I got the bump. There we go. Gotta find certain places here to put up bumps. Right here. There, there, there. Oh yeah, I should probably hit that with this brush here. Whoopsies, not there though. Gotta do it in the diffuse color. There we go. Just tell me if that worked for you. I hope that it did. Probably could have gotten away with doubling my texture size, and I probably should have. But, it's silky ballad. Kind of thought about giving the water a volume, like a volume data. Like if we go to volume here, set this to, what would it be, scatter? I mean, yeah, water does get murky. Does make sense. Pretty certain light volume scatter is what I want. That seems good. That seems reasonable. Okay, let's take the water and let's unwrap it. So let's hide the whole shebang there. Go around the entire outside. Hide. Not take this. Hide it. Okay, mark that as a seam. Hold on. We have a volume scatter and we have a rough. Oh, there's the normal. Got it. Okay. I just didn't see it. I'm just dumb. Okay, so this one will be water flow. Put the color into the height. Set this to closest. Nah, set it to linear. Let's have it smooth. What the hell? That's interesting. Where the hell's it getting that data from? Oh, right. So yeah, so that obviously shows that that's precisely what we need. Let's set that to cubic. Yeah. What about smart? I don't know what the difference is. But obviously that's precisely what we need. So we have water flow as a thing. We generated it as a what's it now? Color grid. And now let's. I didn't mean to have it be this, but that does have an interesting effect. How does this all unwrap it? Well, wait. No, I'm just done. That's just a flat plane. Please, non-color data. I mean, it's supposed to be non-color data. My scene is all sorts of fucked. I'll have to figure it out later. You're in my Discord, right? Wait, no. Are you? If you want, you can send it to me over Discord. I'll pass whatever data I want. Now, whoop. Hold on.
Please, only non-color data. You're going to give me an aneurysm. Oh.
Okay, I'm having an aneurysm. I can't remember. Okay, 0.5. Crap. There we go. Okay, now I need a flowing water texture. Ooh, Not yet. I have the tool. You know what, here, we'll just save this image. We'll just this kind of has a flow to it a little bit. Well, no, I mean the texture should only be set to non-color data. Yeah, you're right. I mean, the colors, I think it automatically sets the color space to be non-color data because it's being passed straight into the thing, although I can't even seem to change it. Image sequence, single image. Oh, there it is. I think it does a pretty good job all on its own to convert it from a what it's doing to a non-color, so I haven't had trouble with it, although I'm sure it's because I'm dumb and don't pay attention. It's generated. So does that mean it's doing it for me? Because that's cool. Also, am I not paying attention? Well, it still works, but the color space is different. Yeah. Yeah, fuck it. I'll just keep with what I was doing. I can mess with it later. And when you change it to single image, that's when it said it's generated and why you can't change old color space. Oh. I do not understand these things. Oh, God. I mean, does this come, like, if it's set to single image, does it have to pull it from an image file? I wouldn't know what to set it to. Obviously, you know way more than I do. What you're saying is I did it right. Ugh. Well, I'll edit it first, and then I'll decide. I'm like dummy thick, and I'm also a stubborn bastard, so tend to do things in ways that many people are like, wow, why would you do that? So, okay, let's hide this, take this, and we'll go in the UV edit. Whoop. Let's get this off there. There we go. Sure, I did it right, but well, my thinking is that if it's never caused problems previously, I don't feel anything is very much wrong. Ugh. That's just my smooth brain talking. Okay. So, I mean, did I have backseat gaming set somewhere? I don't remember. I did want to set that on, as much as it isn't backseat gaming, but I do always appreciate the input. Because, well, you don't learn by doing the same thing over and over again. You have to be confronted and challenged. Because, well, I don't remember what it said, but basically, ideologically, you only know yourself by how other people see you, because you are a mirror, and a mirror cannot see itself. So, okay, I'm being like hella distracted. So let's load that clay texture in. Wait, that's image. I had it right. Open texture masks. This, because this has a little bit of a flow to it, and we'll set that to a color mask. Texture mask. Where is it? Texture paint. Whoop. Whoopsies.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, let's use this feature I just recently found. Very nice. Oop. Wait, what? Oh. Yeah, I just recently found the face masking as a feature, and boy, how have I been using the hell out of it. Because I hadn't known about it prior, and now that I know about it, I definitely use it a hell of a lot more than yeah. It's a very, very useful thing. Okay, so since I'm painting on this, it's using the texture. Yeah, what I used to do for textures is what I would, God, what was it? I took the model itself and I would rip it apart essentially using selections and then separations. So I'd have everything separated out onto its own like sub model area, and I'd mask it like that because I didn't know no better. Okay, let's stretch this on the Y. No, let's stretch that on the Z. Yeah, the face masking is a very recent development. It worked. So I would have a separate save file for when I would go about texture painting. So I'd have, okay, this is my basic model file. And then I would make a save, like, okay, now this is the paint model. So I'd have two separate files. Since they had the same topology, if I painted one and saved the texture files would just pass over into the other one. So it'd basically just be the same. I think that's a little bit too... They're currently redoing the whole texturing stuff. It'll be interesting to see how it goes. I hear a lot of people talk about, like, what is it now? Material, what was it? Substance Painter? I don't know jack about that, but I hear a lot of people praise Substance Painter. And I really like free things, so if they get anything anywhere close to the level of paid content, then I'm always happy. smear tool doesn't count. It doesn't really do what I've been wanting it to do the past however long. Because when I did it with this, yeah, that's kind of what I want it to do, but I'm curious what they're redoing with the That's not really gonna give me what I want, I don't think. Let's look though. It's not really creating the ripples I want. How does it look anyway? Ain't gonna look realistic because it would. Well, the thing with Substance is, yes, it does have quite a lot of tools, better tools and systems for texture painting than Blender. Yeah, because it was designed entirely to do that. Blender is a blending of every fucking tool under the sun for 3D modeling. Blender is a very, very versatile thing. Okay. So I think what I need to do, I need to smooth out around the corners. Yeah, that seems to do pretty good. We have to remember that it also has a massive amount of included textures pre-made for PBR, procedural textures, built-in tools already preset. Yeah. It's made to make your life easier. Without a doubt. I've never touched it personally. But, I'm a stubborn bastard, so... Not that that's a good thing. Looks kind of good. Blender devs are so worried about keeping the install small and concise, they literally don't add anything in all the icons and stuff they generate from script because it's smaller. Good God. I mean, to be fair, like, how big is the install? Like, it's like, what, 500 megabytes? Yeah, I'm sure. Like, what's the download size? It's something ridiculous. Because I could download it right now. Two hundred megabytes? Yeah, that's insane. How big is fucking Maya? I have no idea how big Maya is. No clue. This is the music that plays when I'm drunk. Okay. Let's save that as water flow, bump. There it is. Hey now, where did this texture go? Bugger me. Well, minimum specs for Maya is 4 GB hard drive space and something around that. Well, I did say I wanted to redo the textures for the terrain, and now I guess I don't really have much of a choice because I forgot to fucking save the texture.
Oh, God fucking damn it.
Wait. Okay, whew, never mind, there it is. Whew. I about had a fit. Ooh. Good God. Well, about 4:30. I should probably make dinner for myself, and I should get going. So, appreciate everyone for watching. I will see everyone next time. Goodbye, everybody.